Hi, welcome to LMG Daily. Life means Goforth on the daily, and I am your host, Ladie means Goforth. The topics of discussion this morning, grand rising to you all, will be love, support, and just keeping it pushing. So, first off, I also would like to reiterate one of my posts that I did about Trump. I didn't understand at first, all that he was doing. I just saw the division. I saw the Proud Boys and all these other new form hate groups that was just starting to come out the woodwork when Trump was president. So I automatically affiliated that negativity with him. It just happened that way because that's how it was unfolding. Even Charlottesville, when I watched the interview, when he was like, "There are very fine people on both sides." I'm like, what? One side is fighting for rights, and the other side is killing people. Really? So that it was just so much added fuel. It was so much added fuel, and then it was like every time I was turning on the laptop, every time my dad was watching the news, there was something else popping off. Another person got killed. It was just it was just a lot. And when the situation happened with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, I was studying criminal justice with Strayer University. And I emailed the dean and my coach and everyone, and I was like, look, I have depression and anger management and anxiety problems. This is not helping. What is going on in society today is not helping me at all with criminal justice. I'm not seeing my people get justice. And I'm sitting here watching this man who is the opposite color of me saying that the rule of law does not apply to him. And there are a lot of white people killing black people and getting off. So this is really affecting me. What are you guys going to do about this situation? What can your university do about this situation? Otherwise, I'm going to have to withdraw. I'm already going to have to take a sabbatical because of my mental health. But I would like to know, like, what are you guys going to put in place for bills, legislations, and things like that? Are you guys going to, like, advocate for us? So, I was getting you can just take your rest. We all have to have, like, mental health, days and periods, kind of going around what was the actual problem. So I was like, I don't want to be a part of this. So I withdrew from that university. And needless to say, I haven't been back because I seen it more so of that than actually moving my life forward. So sometimes we have to come to that realization. When you want to go for that college education, you have to weigh your options out and make sure that you're going to end up having a job that's going to be able to enable you to pay those student loans back. Because they don't tell you when those student loans hit your credit report, it hits your credit report 12 times. It's just from where they're pulling money from. Whatever finance company, banks, whatever they're pulling money from, that's how many inquiries going to be on you. And that is going to drive your credit score automatically. So they don't tell you that once you apply for these student loans, keyword loan, not grants, loans, that your credit score is going to take a nosedive dramatically. So you got to have your plan to be able to pay for your student loans in a adequate time frame. to where it doesn't impact your credit score. And another thing also, there are federal loans. So when you go to try to do your credit report, clear it up and things like that, those are going to be the last thing that leaves. So just keep that in mind. But moving forward to love and support, y'all. If you are that individual that have someone in your life that supports you on every level, that's a winner and a keeper. Whether they be just regular family members, your significant other, your husband, your wife, if that person supports you in the things that you want to do, that's what's up. That's a treasure. And it's a treasure to not be measured lightly. So, when you don't have that support system that's put in place, oh, y'all, it is a power trip within the brain for you. You're going to be second guessing yourself. You're going to be, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this. I can't do this by myself. You know, you're going to get the, oh, woe is me's, and you're going to get the, why can't, something fall for me as it fell for someone else. Don't do that. Don't torture yourself like that. Gain the patience and the knowledge to believe in yourself and instill that within yourself, and keep your communication open with the universe, whether it be, Most High, Buddha, Allah, whomever you serving. Inevitably there's one God. There's one higher power. But whomever you're serving, you have to stay in tune and let that person, that spirit that you have within yourself, be the closest thing, be the closest one to you, because it is yourself. So we have to dig deep inside of ourselves to understand, like, okay, I was born by myself, I'm going to die by myself. So you're going to have to do this by yourself. They're not going to be, everybody doesn't get that person that says, here, I'm going to take you by the hand and I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to sit down with you and I'm going to show you how you can get a better life and be better in life and show others to be better in life. Most of the time, you got to figure this stuff out. When you have that person that loves you and supports you, that's a team effort. You have a team automatically. So you and that person are able to research and do things that a normal individual who is just single and no support system is able to do. You have a full advantage. So that being said, when you know that you're in this by yourself and you're at a disadvantage, that makes you have to even work harder. So you have to have the patience, you have to have the mind frame, you have to keep yourself centered and spiritually in tune with yourself, that you don't let what somebody else is saying, what they're having, or downplaying you, or the material things that they're gaining, depress you or get you to a point to where you're like, I'm a failure. They've made it and I'm a failure. No, you're not a failure. It's just that your blessing is going to come in a different form. Your path is different from their path. Everybody doesn't have the same path, just like everyone's not alike. So that being said, once you find that support system, keep it. Don't mess it up. Once you have that significant other that is able to stand with you, don't mess it up. Because temptation is a mug, y'all. Temptation is something else. So Don't get too tempted and mess what you have, your blessing, up. Because it is actually a blessing to be loved and know that someone loves you, and for you to be able to love them back is an absolute blessing. So that being said as well, when you have, that support system, whether they're near or far, it really helps out. And I have come to find out that I have a team player who is not in my city. However, they're very supportive. And when you find that, you have to treasure that, because everybody's not going to support you. Everybody's not going to support your dream. And don't feel bad if, the person that's not supporting you is the ones that are closest to you. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad at all. Keep going. Keep driving. Because those same people that's not supporting you are going to eventually need your support one way or the other, and they're going to ask you for it. And it's going to be up to you to give them that support or not. Myself, I weigh things out. I'm more so of who sees you, who speaks, who talks to you while you're down. Those are the people that you're going to want to be around when you get up. I mean, you're going to mingle, you're going to flex a little bit with the people who have, but it's also good to have those who are have-nots. And just understand that you got to draw that boundary. Like, look, I want to be cool with you. I want to, keep our, communication going, our friendship going, our relationship going to where, we've had. You have to look at me like you seen me before I got this. Don't look at me like, oh, you banking now and I'm your personal wallet. That draws people away from you. Believe me, that draws people away from you. Even though I haven't been like running around and trying to do crowdfunding in the community and just asking cousins and family members, hey, can you help me? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? I wasn't brought up like that. One thing my dad did instill in us is like, you get it by yourself. Don't be asking people for this, don't be asking people for that, because you never know what they want in return. So you got to be very careful about what you ask and who you let help you, because that help you may be an agenda. It just may be an agenda behind it. So we have to stay focused and we have to stay aware and know that there are a lot of good people in this world, but there are also a lot of bad ones. So love and support, honey. Love and support. Even when I get on social media sometimes and I'm just watching other people with their podcasts and their shows and their auditions and singing and all of that, I seriously try to just visualize, one day potentially sitting with them at the table and doing an interview with them, to see how they came up or doing a venture partnership with them in some type of way. So you have to visualize this thing. You have to manifest the greatness, because when you visualize yourself in a certain perspective and in a certain light, you're going to be in that light. If you visualize yourself, this shit's too hard, man. Shit's tiresome. I'm tired of going through this. Tired of doing that. I'm tired. Even I have my moments sometimes. You're going to have your moments sometimes to where it's always, they ain't going to be up here. You're going to come down here. But the key is to get yourself back up there mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Keep yourself there. Whenever you drop down here, go back up. That is the key. And a lot of times when you already get successful, you're able to stay up there and fly high and keep going, flying high. But there's maintenance. Please be aware and know, y'all, you just not going to get up there and stay up there without maintenance. You got to maintain everything. You got to maintain your affirmations. You got to maintain your just tapping in and tuning in. You got to maintain all of that. Even if it's only for 5-10 minutes. This person, 5-10 minutes, that person. Like minds think alike. They draw each other. Whether this person has $1 million, this person has $1 billion, and this person in poverty, if they have that same mindset and likeness, that person that's in poverty is going to be up there with those millionaires. And then one day, hey, would you like to do a dinner date? You bring your significant other, I bring my significant other, and we talk biz. That's how it can go. Just like that. You can be riding down the street and a celebrity pass you and be like, hey, I've seen you before. Let me holler at you real quick. Or holler at me real quick. Or here's my business card. You just never know how it's going to come. You never know how the Most High is going to place you in a position that you're going to blow up. Honestly. There is a lot of information that's out there, you guys. Get it. Feed up off it. Positive information, accept it. Let it be you. And just say, okay, I'll be there. I'll get there eventually. Like a lot of individuals, when I speak to them, they'll be like, well, we need to do this. And I'm like, well, that's going to take money for this. I don't have that like that right now. And I'm not afraid to say it. It is what it is, because I know I'm not going to always be at this level. When you know that you have that potential, you know that you have that positivity inside you, that light, people are just going to be intimidated by your light, which happens a lot to me. So it's okay though. I've had to learn and understand, and I used to have to understand why, like, when I would be in certain places, there would people be like, because they see something in you that you may not necessarily see in yourself at that time. So that potential, that light, that spark, that growth, someone else can see farther than you sometimes in yourself. You have to look in the mirror and you have to ask the universe, let me see myself. Let me evolve in myself. Let me grow. Let me stay on a path to where I'm less stressed so I don't get sick. And he will give you alternatives. He will give you, like one of the songs that I collaborated on with Name Like Cram, Alternate Thoughts. He will change your mind. And it's awesome to know that we serve a power that can just flip you like that. Flip a switch just like that. So love and light, everybody. Love and light. Stay up. Stay positive. This too shall pass. If you're going through a storm, know that trouble don't last always. And that is the truth, honey. That is the truth. So, this is Lady Means Goforth signing off on LMG Daily. Y'all, love and support. Continue to love and support. You have that love and support. Cherish that love and support. And to my supporters out there, I appreciate you. Keep supporting from distance or up close. Know that when you feel like I may not be there, call me up. I got the truck. If I got that truck, I'm coming. If I have the truck and that gas, I'm coming. But other than that, you guys, I'm always, a text message away, inbox away or, a phone call. So I appreciate you guys and appreciate those people who are supporting you. They are the best. They are going to help you build your bridge. And hopefully, once you have that foundation in itself, that bridge will stand forever as long as you live. All right. You guys take care. One love.